Darius Leonard's ability to create turnovers is basically a witch's brew. It's the perfect combination of ingredients thrown together. And it's because of the culmination of all these things that are put together that allows Darius Leonard to be that turnover machine that he actually is here in the NFL. And I mean, it's not just his sideline to sideline play or his smarts of being able to be in the right place at the right time or, his aggressiveness when it comes to getting to the football. There are multiple factors that come into this, and this is why not just Darius Leonard, but Darius Leonard being on the Colts in their scheme allow for this. Like this play here we watch, and if you just watch the play, you think, well, this was just a terrible throw by Ryan Tannehill. He threw it right to Darius Leonard. And then, of course, Darius fumbled it and picked it back up. But fact of the matter is, that's not exactly what happens here. All right, there were a multitude of things that happened to get Darius Leonard that interception. And yes, Tannehill probably could have went to a different player, but it was also because of the scheme, right? It's the scheme. On this play, the Indianapolis Colts play a zone scheme. Got 11 guys looking back at the quarterback, waiting to react to when he begins to throw the football. Come down here, come downhill, hit the guy, and then create a turnover. And on this play, as we watch, and it's coming open, you see Darius, right here. Then you see Bobby Okereke. Now we got two receivers coming across the middle. He thought about throwing it to him. Well covered. Now, he is about ready to come back this way. He's not going to throw to him because he's got a corner coming up, going to light him up, and possibly knock the ball away. But once he moves this way, as you see, watch this pass. This is technically thrown at him. Ball is in the air. Bobby Okereke's crashing down. Darius Leonard's not thinking crashing down hit the tackle. He's coming over here to where the ball is trajected at. And this is great combination play by these two players. As we watch, slowly, as the ball goes through the air, right? This was supposed to go to him. Bobby Okereke hits him as the ball, you can see the shadow. The ball is actually closer to Darius Leonard right now than it is to that receiver. Bobby Okereke lights him up, wraps him up. That way he can't catch the ball in front of Darius. But since Darius put himself in position, it's an interception. Bam. And he takes off with the football. Now, a lot of people want to say, hey, that's an early hit. Watch the ball. Very, very close. You see the shadows on the ground. Right here he's hit, right? He's hit. The ball is even with the shadow, which means the ball currently right now is even with him. Even with him. Now that's a tic-tac. That could have been a pass interference, but it's so close. Generally, when it's that close, it's not considered pass interference. But because Bobby Okereke was able to wrap him up, Darius Leonard put himself in a spot to be right where that ball is. He was able to catch the football and go. So that was not just Darius Leonard. That wasn't just a bad pass by Ryan Tannehill. That was a combination play between Bobby Okereke and Darius Leonard to get that turnover. Again, this is all about teamwork. It's not just Darius Leonard. This is how the whole team reacts. As we watch this play, Rocky Sin is going to rip this ball and get himself a forced fumble and return it. But if you watch, as this play develops, as the ball is thrown, you look, Darius Leonard's over here. Rock is on the receiver. Darius goes up to help, right? He's running up to help and close the distance here. Beautifully done. Two guys going all for the football. Now we look at this angle and watch as Ryan Tannehill throws this football. Now as soon as, this is beautiful reaction here. Look at this. Look at that. Ryan Tannehill hasn't even thrown the football, but because he's staring, Leonard's already reacting to go that way. And see that? He's taking off, heading that way as Tannehill decides to throw the football. That gets him there a lot quicker. Now, as this ball's delivered, I'll back up just a hair. This ball is caught. Leonard's coming up. Rock Ya-Sin's trying to get in there, and he goes for the ball. Rock Ya-Sin has got his hands on the ball, but he just can't rip it out. Look at Darius Leonard's chop from behind. He knows Rock is trying to help. Darius Leonard slams that right hand right onto the forearm from behind on that receiver to help jar it loose, to help Rock rip that ball out. And because that happened, Rock's able to pull that ball out and get a forced fumble. Again, great combination because Darius Leonard was out there just playing hard, getting to the ball as quickly as possible, and trying to help create. Forcing fumbles it's not all about just running up and punching at the football whenever you can. 90% of the time, most of these NFL players are trained to hold that ball in a 3 points of contact up against the body, right? Which makes it almost impossible to knock that ball out. Darius Leonard is like a striking cobra, waiting for that perfect opportunity, waiting for that arm to come out and leave only 2 points of contact for him to strike and knock that ball out. And we see that on this play. And if you watch it from this angle, it does not look like Leonard strips the ball out fast enough. It looks like the running back is already on the ground before Leonard even makes contact with his body. But that's the thing. Let's look at this angle. Watch this angle. You see Darius Leonard's way over here. That ball, at this point, he's playing, the ball's coming this way. He's setting that outside, making sure he can't bounce out for him. But as the running back cuts back inside, immediately Darius Leonard reacts, comes back inside. Now, Leonard's not the first one to him. Heck no. There's two guys that are already tackling him. And at this point, you think, there's no way. There's absolutely zero way that Darius Leonard, look at it, there's 2 feet of difference in distance between these guys, and he's already going down. But watch. Ever so slowly watch. Oh my. Beautifully done here. As you see, you watch him. His hand comes out, pop! Just as his knee goes down, that hand just snaps out. That was so quick. He just reaches out, pop, snaps that ball. There it is. Pops that ball out right as his knee was going down. That's a striking cobra waiting for his opportunity to attack. Hey guys, please smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tag that notification bell so that you're notified next time I go live. Don't forget, you can also share this video to your favorite social media, and please open up that description of the video. In there you find a link to my Patreon, which is only $5 a month. Get all of my content plus Patreon specific content, and of course my merch shop right here. This channel is proudly sponsored by the Backroom Collection. They do beautiful sports canvas art with football, basketball, baseball, and other sports themes. Special orders are accepted and autograph pieces are available. Many Indianapolis Colts sign pieces will be available beginning in November. Just use your discount code CL10 to purchase the pieces you want to spice up your living area. That's CL10. Here's another interception and another play that looks like the quarterback just throws the ball directly at Darius Leonard. And in a way he does, but Leonard baited him the whole way. As we watch this play here, Darius sitting down here waiting. Then the ball's thrown, he catches it, and he starts taking off, right? Just sitting there waiting. But if we go and look, if we go over here and watch from the quarterback's point of view, Ball snap, bam. All right, so now he's looking over. Darius Leonard's over here, right? He's 5 yards off the line of scrimmage and well to the left. Look at Darius now. He keeps backing up and moving to the right. Backing up, moving to the right. The receiver's coming across the top here. Receiver's coming across the top. There looks like there's an opening right down the hash mark, right? If he throws this football down the hashes. But Darius kept creeping over towards the hashes. Kept creeping over. Backing up, creeping over, giving himself time. And bam. He closed that hash mark. Just like that. Got the interception. That's because he was watching. The entire time. He was watching him. Seeing him. He saw him. He knew it. He moved over to the hash marks and got it. Baiting. Baiting. I dare you. Throw it down the middle. I dare you. Like I said, a lot of these turnovers, it's not just Darius Leonard. He knows what to do and when to do it. And sometimes, like I said, he's not the first guy there, but he is the guy that is going to help force that. He knows what, when, and how to react. As we watch this play here, Darius Leonard drops back in zone, sits right in the middle of the field. Garoppolo throws a really good pass just out of Darius's reach. Right to the receiver. Darius obviously takes off after him, right? But he also notices, hey, he's got a couple defenders coming in to get the tackle. Now, Darius also knows this receiver out here, he's just sitting there. He's just sitting there. He's not coming in to help. So legitimately, he's got 3 guys to 1 around that ball. Now let's jump over here and watch this as it happens. Darius turns around. Ball's thrown right down the middle of the field, just out of Darius's reach. Darius goes to take off after him. Now, he notices Odom is going to make that first contact. Right? Notices immediately Odom is making that first contact. Watch what he does as he approaches. Odom already has one arm wrapped up. So immediately this ball is only held by one hand. And the ball is out there just staring Leonard in the face. Look at that striking cobra stance. He's using his momentum, his speed of his run, plus his body weight, plus that striking cobra arm. And what's he do? Bam. Just leans in. Strike. Pop. That ball comes out no big time. Big time. I mean, there was no doubt that ball was coming out. Debo had no shot at holding this ball because Odom knows, you know what? I get one arm away, stops his forward progression, leaves him open for the Darius Leonard assault. And Darius Leonard obliges. Now, all that has to be done, there's 3 Colts here, only one guy. The ball's coming down, popped out onto the ground. All they got to do is wrap him up so he can't pick it up. There's 3 Colts there. As long as he's wrapped up, it's guaranteed the Colts are picking this ball up. There it is. And that is a turnover. Why? Because the team works together. Odom and the rest of the team knows it's all about using Darius Leonard's Cobra Pow strike. Thanks for watching this film room of Darius Leonard and the Indianapolis Colts and how they are able to create turnovers. They wanted 40 turnovers this season. They are on pace for 37. 37! The last time a team got 40 turnovers, the Seattle Seahawks did it, and they won the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching this video. And until next time, I'm Lawrence Owen, and as usual, have a good one.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.